I don't even have any ice. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I love the idea of people waiting around to jump back onto it. Hello guys, please, can you hear us? Please.
Everyone's left.
It's gonna break my heart. Tom Barker, that is not an answer.
Barker, I don't want to see your peary eyes. I need to know. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Anyone, just please confirm it. Anyone. Hello and nice is not an answer.
Yes! They can hear us. They can hear us.
So basically, there was no benefit to trying to make that.
Serves me right.
The Inquisitor, if you come back on here, we got words for you, mate. We should never try and improve ourselves. No. That's what we've learned from all of this, guys. Is never try and improve yourself because you're only going to make yourself worse.
Okay.
Wow.
So I guess the window had nothing to do with it. It was the rubbishy connection, probably.
Yeah, I guess it was probably.
In which case, I could open the window and not be too hot. Thank you. Okay. What have we got? Yep, we can well and truly be heard now. Wonderful.
Okay. Well, that's annoying.
Portugal. I'm guessing that's where they're messaging from.
We lost all those lovely comments.
I know.
Now we've got nothing to work with. We've got nothing. Like, this is all us now. We've got to. Until those comments come back in, we just got to keep just ticking things over.
Frank says we sound better, so maybe so much better. Maybe it was the connection.
That is weird. But someone else says it's tinny, but it's watchable. What is going on?
We are talking on quite an old laptop.
Yeah.
Because the other one is exporting a video.
But for now, because like every other live stream we've ever done, I think has always been an hour and a half.
Yes.
And I think I can't remember what we're at, an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, an hour and 8.
But now it's reset on the time, and I'm having a nice time. So who knows how long this is going to go on for.
An hour and a half more of me drinking gin. Nobody wants to see that. That sounds like a nightmare.
Tom Barker's favourite episode was the drunk Q&A with my parents. I am so angry that I forgot about that episode when we made the recent Best Tipsy Beans episode.
Yeah.
Because my mum, we filmed that video, I think, about 2 or 3 a.m. We would never do that.
No.
Never. Ever, ever.
Proper drunk as well. She's hilarious when she's drunk.
I can't believe she's okay with that being on the internet.
Huh?
She's just okay with that being on the internet.
She's super chill. She quite doesn't realise how many people have access to watch it.
We're paying for those sound audios. We've lost 60 people on the live stream.
I know, but that's fine. It's more manageable now. Only
it's all the good ones.
The good ones have stayed.
All the good ones, guys. All the beautiful ones. All the others can stay out there. No, they're coming back.
That's fine. Okay, right. Quickly, let's get on top of this before it gets out of hand.
Did someone say something about my shorts?
Your shorts. I don't know.
I saw something.
Let's see, Alex. Nice shorties, Alex.
Thank you. Did you like my legs? Hairy.
Okay. Do you keep in touch with Josh and Ashley? We keep in touch with Alexa and Ashley. Alexis.
Alexa's the fucking Amazon thing.
Oh God. Yes, we do. Hey, Lynn, Kristen, Adrian. I just lost power to my apartment. Oh no. Yeah, I think that's. Having a power cut or like no internet in this time is probably the worst thing in the lockdown, to not have access to Netflix, to the internet, to Skype and crap like this on the internet. That was not
audio. And you didn't miss anything. There was just I did a sexy dance. Everyone got turned on and then we left.
It was probably for the best.
Maybe too much gain on the microphone. Graham, we don't have a microphone.
We don't have
this is just a laptop.
A crappy
I don't know what's going on. We usually on a different laptop, which is better.
Yes,
granted.
that is our nice laptop.
But that's rendering some work for my other company, and we tried to set it up on the live stream. It's not working. So
it's not working.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
this is the best we can do. And I feel guilty now. I got a constant guilty feeling that some people are not enjoying the sounds coming out of their computer.
Well, then they don't have to watch, do they? They can go away. It's true. It's true. I wouldn't watch if it was really crappy.
Any sound is better than no sound. That's
Thank
true.
You.
Thank you. We're just jealous, no booze.
Yeah.
Oh.
The more tipsy the better. You guys are going to turn us into alcoholics.
Well, that's what the live streams are coming.
And to be fair, it's been more than a week since our last one.
I'm worried with the live streams is that like I quite like this. I could get used to just having a couple of drinks, having a chat. It's great. But what I'm worried about is getting comfortable with that, because when we're not comfortable, it's like in the back of my mind, it's like you can't say this, don't say this, don't say this.
You've got a very like Ricky Gervais sense of humor, and that like you find stuff funny because you know you shouldn't say it.
And I think everything
So
should be funny.
good.
I think anything.
Yeah, comedy should be off limits. I agree with that.
And so I think I don't do it.
Which I guess is why I find you funny.
And I don't say stuff like I say stuff off camera that most certainly I wouldn't say on camera.
No, that's true.
But I do think people should be able to say anything.
This is filtered, Alex. I know.
This is filtered. This is.
Oh.
Okay.
Any chance we'll get a video or stream when Liverpool win the league? Yes, I like your optimism. When?
Yeah.
Let's hope so. I mean,
I'd love to. We want to move to Liverpool. That would be really nice. That could be our base.
We were looking at apartments in Liverpool for a point, weren't we?
Yeah, we
I'm kind of glad we didn't,
and stuff.
Because otherwise we would be there right now in a new apartment and unable to go and explore the city, which would really not be fun.
But yeah, we would love to.
Yeah, we would.
Okay. Let's keep going. It wasn't that sexy, guys. It
wasn't that sexy. Oh, Jessica.
I distinctly remember.
You don't see what I see.
But as soon as I did it, that the live stream ended. That's how sexy it was.
You broke the internet.
Well, no, it's just it wasn't part of YouTube's guidelines. I watch it. From Arizona. Hey, I do like Arizona. The sexy dance was worth losing audio.
Thank you.
I do love you guys. I just think people are so nice.
They are great.
I think we need to be ourselves more in the videos so that we can whittle out the people that don't like us. Yeah. You get some people like, I used to watch your videos, but then you swore in one of them, so I've stopped watching, but I've come back, and as long as you don't swear again.
Do you know what I have to say to them? Piss off. When do you come back to Istanbul again? When can we go anywhere again? That's the real question. Ali Usta. Ali Usta is the name of an ice cream place in Istanbul, which was amazing.
Yes.
Ali Usta.
Yeah, it is.
Are you the Ali Usta?
Sexy. I'm so angry. It wasn't that sexy. Honestly, obviously there's a mismatch in terms of quality of face between me and Emma, and my sexy dance managed to get her. So shut up, Jessica.
That's what won me over. The audio in the garden, yes, because that was on our super expensive laptop.
I can show you why we don't have good audio. This is why we don't have good audio, guys. It's because our good laptop is rendering some work for my company, and
it won't let us do much else because it's struggling a bit. Yeah, so we're just on like a crappy little laptop right now, so that's why it's not so good.
But it's good to know for future.
Yes. Okay.
Megan has abducted Harry. What's to do with the royals, and we can.
Megan has abducted Harry. Oh yeah. Don't really care about the royals so much.
No, we've got skipping.
Yeah. How have we already fallen behind? There's nobody watching. No, we already went down. Okay. Hello from Arizona. Going to be hot soon. Yeah, it must get proper hot in Arizona in the summer. Sorry. Jeez.
We can't tell her twice. We're looking like idiots.
Let's have a look. If you're upset, just drink more, Jessica. That's probably bad advice, but I agree. The audio you did, yeah, we already have that one. Megan's abducted. Okay, we're up to date. So Emma's smashed already. I am. All it takes is one gin.
This is a good one. Favorite bands.
Favorite bands.
People get to know us.
Okay.
Get to know us with music.
Okay. Favorite bands.
We hate music.
It's disgusting.
Okay, for me, I'm at the moment. I'm listening to Bowie, Pink Floyd, Oasis.
Going old school at the moment, and it is wonderful.
Yeah.
I think our parents' generation had some pretty epic music.
Yeah, I'm an Oasis fanboy. I do just love Oasis.
Yes.
They're the last great band. Like and I think it's probably nostalgia.
Yeah.
But and I also was young when they were big. But they were just these big, like, anthemic, is that a word? Band. And it just feels like, and I think the main reason why the bands aren't as big anymore is because now we've got the internet and stuff that you get these little subcultures of everything. There's something for everyone now. So you're not going to ever get a Beatles again or some big, huge
Beatles. Yeah, love a bit of Beatles.
I started to say stuff like, why people don't care about our thoughts about stuff.
Well, I mean, apparently they do. They're asking questions.
I know, but then that in turn, we're taking ourselves seriously by answering seriously, and that's weird.
Are we, or are we just being polite?
I don't like having opinions.
Don't move things. You keep moving things. Okay. I like the collab she did with Way when we told how you met was great, but can't go past Tipsy Beans. Thank you.
Dicko, we want unfiltered Alex.
Nobody wants unfiltered. No. I'm the only one who will take him as unfiltered Alex. That's why we're together.
Everyone here can have unfiltered Alex in person. So if we ever do a trip with the Beans or like we meet you and stuff, you can have unfiltered Alex. But as long as you, I imagine now you've got a wiretap and stuff, and it's going to come out. As long as that doesn't come out on the internet, yeah, sure,
definitely. And we'll do a trip to Burgess Hill. Okay, Philip Bloom. Live stream setup is amazing.
Can we get an unfiltered Beans channel? That sounds great.
Philip Bloom. Apparently his live stream setup's really great. Copy that. He's probably really good at that stuff. We're rubbish.
This is our 5th one in 5 years of live stream. So like,
but yeah, we should actually look at how
take it or leave it.
Barker, can we get an unfiltered Beans channel? Definitely not. That would be taken off the internet.
How do we talk so much? It really feels like we're having a conversation, but then after we finish these live streams, it's like a weird, like, we weren't talking to anyone.
On the live streams, it had like an automated voice that like read out the comments to us, like we were having a conversation. That would be good. Is there something that does that?
No, that sounds rubbish.
It's just otherwise we're like,
but otherwise we'd have to listen to every single stupid comment.
But we'd say like next. They would read it out, and we'd be
like, that really rubbish voice that those things do. Like, they're so unnatural. Yeah. Like, hello,
and we get an unfiltered Beans channel. We enjoy sense of humor. Don't change. Oh, thanks, Martin.
Cheers for the next one, guys.
He's on the haze. Okay. YouTube just
spring cleaning of your viewers.
Oh,
we are getting far behind.
Oh, we are.
Valley of Fire. Oh, greetings from South Nevada.
Valley of Fire.
I didn't see your name because we just lost the comments again.
Yep, sorry. Hold on.
Valley of Fire was one of the coolest places in all our travels. We've said that so many times. It was so.
It was cool.
There was no one there.
We are so far
undiscovered. Oh, Valley of Fire. Really
I'm losing track. I've had gin as well, so like it doesn't help with my abilities to track the comments. Okay. We've got other things. AC/DC. Bloody love AC/DC. Okay. Oh God, losing track. Okay, we were here earlier. Lindsay, piss off to them. Yeah, Lindsay, piss off. No, not to you. Obviously, you're great. Alex Brown, any chance of making a Twitch channel? Probably not. Let's face
pretty
it.
Much 100%.
We struggle to release a video on our YouTube channel.
We talked about this today, actually. So one thing is, we really enjoyed this the live stream stuff. Yeah. But we've heard from our YouTube friends a lot that live streams kill your channel. It's not good for the algorithm or something. I don't really understand why it would be bad and YouTube would discourage you from doing this when they offer this service. But it's something that we would be thinking about, that maybe we'd move away from the YouTube. If it's true, we'd move away.
Yeah, in which case maybe it would make sense to have a Twitch account or do live streams on maybe something that we already have, like Instagram or Facebook.
I'd rather do it on here. We can do this once a week. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But if it's going to hurt the channel, then it seems pointless. I don't really understand.
Yeah, exactly. Why. So we need to do some more research before we do too many of these.
Any YouTubers watching as well that know about that would be cool too.
Yeah, private message us or something. That would be handy. Lancashire Hot Pot. Oh.
Yeah, but we're not
Lancashire Hot Pot's just gone live. What to watch, I think.
Chris Madge, keep hitting the like button, folks. Chris.
It's
stop
nice,
doing our work for us. It's too nice. I don't like it. What if I do nice? Let's all be horrible to each other for a bit.
Shaker Maker says, Alex, will you be shaving off the bush top?
No, well, what's a bush top mean?
I'm guessing the bush on top of your head.
But that could be a bush top because it's on the top of my face.
I think it probably means your hair, but I don't know.
No,
There's no hairdressers open right now, so maybe I should have a little go.
As much of a style and fashion icon as I am, I don't surprise you. This doesn't take that long. And, I go through phases, and I do this all the time. It's like I'll shave and cut my hair at the same time,
and
I'll
he'll
do
look
that
so handsome and
every
nice when he does it.
And then I get to this again,
and
like
then
every 3 months.
Just lets it go.
And then it's like, well, that's done now for 3 months. It's just boring.
3 months, you should just get it done every month, and then it never gets long.
It's like those people that shower every day. It's like, what are you getting out of that?
Oh God!
I wish we were doing this real time.
Merhaba. What's that? Is that Merhaba? I think that might be Turkish for hello.
You guys are funny. Thank you very much.
I think it's a sexy dance.
I love how funny Alex is. No, read that one. I like that. Read that one. Read it for me. Read it for me. And I'll just listen.
You guys are some funny beans. I love how funny Alex is and how Emma seems to agree.
Well, I mean, that's just...
I mean, if I didn't agree, I don't know what.
Graham, I will be dining out on that comment for weeks, to be honest. That's how fragile my ego is. If I see one more comment with the opposite, then it's a spiral of depression for a while.
Nico says, I have to be honest, some of your best videos are simple, chatty ones. We want personality, not historical accuracy. We're not very accurate with our information either.
But we do say that sometimes. It would be kind of cool to do more videos where we didn't care as such. Like, I understand YouTube is a personality-based thing, but we don't really want to be YouTubers. But I like making the videos. I really like making the videos. But we're finding now during this quarantine that we don't want to be just sitting down. This is fine. This is great. But just sitting in front of a camera and saying things.
I feel like this is more just like chilling out with your mates at the pub, having a chat. Whereas like that is more like you have to actually put thought into it and plan it out, and it's less fun.
We've always gone for an hour and a half, and I'm having a blast. I don't even want it to end, and it never will.
It never will. 24-hour live stream. The memes.
Oh.
You're the new it couple.
Michael, you liar.
I'm not sure about that one, Michael.
I think there's only 82 people here that might agree with you right now.
I'm sure half of them are just hate watching, so they probably strongly disagree.
Considering there's like 7 billion people, 8 billion people, whatever. How many billions? I always get confused. Is it 6.7 or 7?
You've got light on your face. I'm going to close the curtain.
How many people are in the world?
Light on his face.
Oh dear. This is...
that better?
I'm getting more tipsy than I thought.
I know, I'm getting pretty tipsy.
Dicko's seen Oasis 7 times.
What? And you haven't come to view seen it, Al?
It's a huge regret. I was at university and I was trying to go and see them, trying to get tickets.
Were you trying really hard?
I've never gone to a gig. Never been to a gig, which is probably weird. Never been to a gig. A festival.
Well, I mean, that's lots of gigs.
We went and saw Mumford & Sons in Australia.
That was fun. That was lovely. That was in Daintree Rainforest. It was magical.
Oasis broke up and I didn't see them.
No. Yeah.
But I do like watching videos of Liam and Noel on YouTube, actually, individually. And I do recommend it for you. It's a lot of fun. They're really funny people. And they have a terrible relationship. It's great to watch.
Drama. Dan, welcome to the live stream. Dan, welcome to the live stream.
I've had a couple of personality is preferable. Maybe I think we don't understand YouTube enough. In that, like, I get like YouTube, like the personality aspect of it.
Yeah,
but there's
some clue is in the name.
But like
YouTube.
But we care about making specific type of content.
Yeah.
That we want to make.
Yeah. Because that's our hobby, and then maybe the other stuff is just like this. Yeah,
I guess because the reward isn't big enough to be making videos of our like personalities.
I just don't know what to say. Like the live stream's fine because we could just talk with your questions and stuff, but we actually have to sit down and think of stuff to say. That
and we really think and we put ourselves down like you don't want to hear what we have to say.
I don't want to hear what I have to say half the time.
Because I don't want to hear what you have to say. So why would you want to hear what I have to say? We're just some people that really shouldn't be heard. To be honest.
Martin.
Oasis and Liverpool. Good taste. Yes.
We do. Thank you very much.
You're playing an Oasis song for us, guys. Maybe one I'll play an Oasis song for you guys as well. I like playing on the guitar, but not for humans.
Would you do a cooking video, says Karen? what would it be like? It would be a disaster, Karen. It would be a disaster. I'm one of these people in the kitchen. I get very stressed very easily. So
honestly, she is a nightmare.
I'm terrible.
Great
and I have
cook.
no confidence in my cooking. So I'm always stressed that people aren't going to like it.
It's funny, but you should, when you're not going to, you won't see this, but if you did, if she cooked for you for some time, and then she takes a bite of her food, she's not going to say it's good, but she takes a bite of her food. This is what she does. If she likes it, she'll go. And she can't stop herself. Like, once you see that smile, it's like, oh, wow, you know, it's good.
That was last night, actually. I made a curry feast last night. It was lovely. Oh, no, skipped a bit.
Maybe we should skip it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, let's stop here.
You're going to write your own bean song. Red Night Hot. That is something that I would love to do. Actually, we have one video. Okay, the very, very, very first video on our channel. No one knows this, actually. I don't think you'll be able to hear it. If you go onto our channel and you saw the videos by oldest, it's a video of Em and me when we were doing long distance relationship, and Em was a bit drunk.
Yeah.
And the video playing on the background is actually me and you playing guitar and singing.
Oh my god! Why are you telling people this?
They're never gonna. I don't think you can really hear it, but yeah, if you want to hear us playing guitar and singing, it is on one video. And I have thought about this, that I would like to in the future to create my own soundtrack. That would be really cool.
That would be cool.
But it's not going to happen. Like 100% won't happen. But it's a cool idea.
Lockdown is.
Good idea, though, right?
Okay. Welsh cakes. Moses McGraw. Bloody love Welsh cakes.
And it's Easter biscuit time now for the Brits. Get yourself some Easter biscuits. Because they're basically Welsh cakes, but in biscuit form.
Yeah, Easter biscuits are so good. I never had them until this year. This is my first year that I've ever had Easter biscuits because his mum is just great with getting us.
Alex Brown, he says, can you hurry up and come to Berkshire, please? Mate,
Berkshire!
There's a pandemic on! We're not going anywhere.
IG live stream. Won't have to worry about YouTube demonetizing.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, we can't earn money on Instagram either. So yeah. and we're just doing this because we've got.
And I promise you, after 5 years of doing this, we are most certainly not in this for the money.
Oh god, no.
But that said, like that sounds like we're like complaining. We don't want money. What's nice about it is that we do, from a hobby, get a little bit of money.
Yeah, that is really nice. It's like, imagine if someone said, "Oh, you get to watch football every weekend, and you get paid a little bit for it."
Yeah, I mean,
essentially it's the same thing. So that's really nice. Make an extra beans channel just for live streams like the Railway Tribe.
I love it.
Maybe, I don't know.
I love this one, Alex and Em's food reviews. Will you please try and find the most disgusting thing possible to eat on your next adventure? I actually think, to be honest, I think that would be a better way to go, because the market
the most outrageous food you can find.
Well, it's just so saturated, the market in this YouTube world. And there's so many of us, especially generic
and there's better people. If you want to watch good food, there's so many better people to watch.
So going to actively find bad food is something that actually interests me more. Like, I think that would be funny.
And nobody wants to see you like the food.
I don't.
Everyone wants to see you hate the food.
Yeah. So, I don't want to like it.
That's not a bad idea. Iceland makes me think of immigrants. I don't know what that means. People shout every day. Adrian, I know. Shocking. Shaker Maker.
Favorite 90s WWE tag team.
I have
but WWF was the wrestling in the 90s until they.
Is that the fake?
They fought with the. It's all fake wrestling, isn't it?
Well, not all wrestling is fake. Like normal wrestling is fine, but like it's the
what's normal
entertainment wrestling? Like actual just. No, I mean, like actual wrestling between people. It's a thing.
I don't know what I mean. I've never seen people wrestling.
What?
Outside of the WWE.
Okay, imagine kickboxing, but without the kickboxing side. Like people actually just like wrestling. Like it's a sport, like everything else is. But when you see it on TV, it's all like made to be dramatized and
outside of like names like Hulk Hogan and actually when at school, all my friends love wrestling at school, and it's something I used to pretend that I liked. So I would try and watch the highlights so that I'd have something to talk about and be relevant at school. But I did not like it at all. And so I'm still.
I love that you spend time watching the highlights.
I used to watch it.
Saying you don't like it.
No. I couldn't have an opinion.
Jessica says, I do like the sprinkling info in the videos. Thanks, Jessica. We do put in the small print that all information may not be true.
Sprinkle is a good way.
It's definitely a sprinkle.
Because I think that there's some really interesting and useful information in our videos, but you have to dig so far deep to get them that it's just not that good.
Yeah.
The audio is still bad.
Oh, well, sorry, mate. That's what's going to happen.
I love that video of Alex falling over dancing. Do you remember when I twisted my ankle really badly in the in Edale, I think, when we did the dancing video, and I fell over and I really hurt my ankle?
Yeah, we have to
halfway
walk all the way back
through a walk, and I had a twisted big ankle.
To be fair, I don't think it hurt you that much on the day compared to the next day, because I think it's one of those things that you're probably like highly, I don't know, adrenaline or whatever after hurting it, and it didn't seem so bad, but it swelled up quite a bit. Tricks Unix.
Lots of people are saying about the bad audio, I think, again. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what we can do about this. As long as you keep putting it in the comments so that we feel bad about it every time we get to it, then
there's nothing we can do about it.
It should be good.
We are in the countryside, so it might have something to do with our
I just lost something, but I saw something interesting because someone said not a name drop, and I saw Liam Gallagher, or Noel Gallagher. But you met Noel Gallagher at a private party.
Dan Ellis Jones.
I had a drink with him. You probably had a smoke with him as well, didn't you, mate?
Naughty. Okay. Oasis are broken up. Yeah. Scott, are you counting the limes, Emma, or what's going on?
I have a lot of limeage going on there. Maybe
it's not lime. Mate, I'll tell you what it is. It's also green. I've got cucumber. I've got basil because I like to mix up a little bit.
So someone says
some lemon in my water.
Someone says you can tell me to go to hell, but next live stream don't do what we're uploading. So Socks Rocks, we're not uploading, we're rendering. There's no internet used during that process. That is just completely separate. It's to do with the software. It's nothing to do with the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't diagnose the problem.
Yeah, we did a speed test, and the speed test is fine. So I don't really know what it could be, but who knows?
And we would never tell you to go to hell unless you said something mean to us, and in turn, then we will be really spitefully rude.
Have a look.
Okay. From Tunisia, that's cool.
Oh, nice! I would love to visit Tunisia. It looks beautiful.
I want to hear you singing. Emma has a secretly really lovely voice.
No, I don't.
And I'm not joking. This is really weird about this for them. Is that we've been together for 8 years. I thought she had a terrible singing voice until about 5 years into the relationship. And one time she was singing, and it blew my mind. And it was because she was trying, and she's like actively trying to sound bad or weird in the other times. She'll never sing to you. She wouldn't sing to anyone. I've heard you sing about 5 times nicely.
I sing in the shower.
100 times I've heard you sing.
I think everyone sounds good when they sing in the shower.
No, but you have an amazing voice. Just you won't try.
You just don't try.
What do you do?
Oh, look. Dan's been a legend.
Down to the bottom.
Got answer that question.
Testing. Is this thing working? Thanks for the live stream. Take 2. Dan Donahue is
Dan.
Dan is like the biggest legend. I can't do anything for you, Dan. I can't give you I can't help you in any way through saying this, but he is an absolute legend.
He's a lovely
He's been one of our longest patrons. Without doubt, he's the patron that's given us the most money.
Yeah, he's been there the longest.
Not the longest.
He's so supportive as well. Like he's always sending us lovely messages and things, isn't he?
Yeah.
We love you, Dan.
Yeah, thank you very much. Where do we go?
Okay, up a little bit. What are you drinking, Emma? I am drinking a gin and tonic with some cucumber and some basil leaf. But unfortunately, I've run out of ice. It's all melted.
That's a good one. So Dave H says, someone that has a channel called Bad Ukulele. She's bad at playing and singing, but she's so entertaining. A bad food channel could be a hit.
Oh, it could be a hit. Yeah, okay. I see where you're going with this. I'm more on board with that than trying to do a good food channel, because I don't think that's good enough.
Yeah, I don't want to make anything good. I think because if you try to be good, I don't know if people know the term uncanny valley. And it's like that feeling you get if you see like a robot that's too close to being a human, but it's not a human. It gives you this weird feeling.
Yeah,
and I
find imposter.
If people try to be something that they're not, then they get uncanny valley because they're trying too much. So if we tried made a TV show, it would be like that, because it'd be too close to it, that it would be awkward. But I quite like the idea of doing something bad.
Yeah,
bad is good.
Bad, yeah, bad is good. Okay.
What are you drinking, Emma? It's green from here.
Yeah. I just answered that one 2 seconds ago, mate.
Alcohol is involved. We're on our longest live stream streak right now, though.
Woohoo!
We're well over an hour and a half collectively.
Congratulations, you're here for the big moment.
Will you guys buy a Would you buy a van? Will we buy a van?
We need money to do that.
Yes.
But yes, we would definitely.
That would be our number one thing. Dream investment, like to have the home, the mobileness, being able to make content. But
then not have like a place that we have to be paying rent for, whatever. Every time we want to go travel, like we just park up the van, and not have to worry.
I get goosebumps thinking about a van. I would love to live in a van.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to half-ass it. I'd want to have the van that I want. So it would take a bit of saving to get there,
which we're not actively doing. And in all honesty, we probably won't get there.
I mean, we're waiting for a delivery of plants right now. We spent a fortune on them.
I don't know how we could ever
put
get
that money towards a van.
We're going to need 10 to 20 grand for that. I don't know. I would love a van. Wait a minute. Someone just said, you're kidding me, mate. Nick, you bloody bastard.
He's sneaking his way to the top. Look at him. What a generous soul.
Well, clever little monkey. Because now he's going to get a shout out for his tiny YouTube channel. And he said it in Hungarian, so I don't know if that's a lot of money or not.
Yeah. I'm assuming.
For people seeing that people have sent money, Nick from Indigo Traveller is
a legend.
I mean, like, is he a living legend?
Yeah, just released his most recent video in Pakistan, which we'll be watching later.
Go check out his channel. He's just uber legend.
Next level. It's not just silly little vlogs like us.
And we feel like we're not even like we've known each other for a long, long time as well on the YouTube world. But I was still a little bit starstruck, and the fact that you're watching our videos when you have no reason to watch our videos when you're as successful and as awesome as us. Yeah, you don't have to pretend to like us. Like,
it's not going to help you in any way.
Favorite beer in the world, though. We have to answer the question.
Yeah. Favorite beer in the world. Oh, that's a really hard question, actually.
It's a hard question for me because I feel like as a guy, I should know a lot about beer. So in turn,
you're not the biggest.
I should be like, whereas really, my brain's like, what brand? Like, name a brand, any brand.
I feel like beer reminds me of being in Asia because when I'm in Europe, I would tend to veer towards the wine side of things, and in Asia the wine was so expensive and the quality wasn't so good, so I would always sort of go more towards the beers. Basically the price was cheaper,
and I'm trying to go with recency bias of having a Cobra in the last hour.
We had some Indian food last night, so we got some Cobras in. They're pretty good, but yeah, I don't know, I want to say the only place that I really drank a lot of beer was Thailand, and of the Thai beers I think I prefer Singer. So
I think Belgium. We had some absolutely outrageous.
Yeah, I wouldn't know the names of them though.
Definitely the best beers I've had were in Belgium. Actually, in England, we have some really good pubs that have local breweries attached to them and stuff. But it's not really a brand.
And you're more of a cider drinker than a beer
drinker. And I mean, I'm definitely cider. I can talk to you about cider.
Took your ears off about cider. Any other beers? I mean, I tend to go for a Corona when I go to the bars, but I guess that's probably not so popular these days.
Also, if anyone is a fan of Indigo Traveller, Nick's channel, that knows it, put in the comments or something nice so you can see it. So at least I feel like I've done some part to justify my 1,000 Hungarian
puff.
Something.
Yeah, 1,000 puff.
Okay, now we can go back up to
we got massive traffic jams because McDonald's opened the McDrive. They needed 6 police cars to control the situation. What? That's mad. Actually, to be fair, the day that they announced they were closing McDonald's in the UK, Al and his sister went to try and get McDonald's and they'd already closed.
I don't eat McDonald's very often. I'm not trying to say I'm too good for it because I'm certainly not. I just don't eat it very often. But then it was the day that it was closing, it was it's genius. Now I fancy the McDonald's. Very clever how they do this marketing.
Yeah.
Get it now while it's hot.
Teresa, send me fish and chips.
What?
How? It'll be soggy.
That sounds disgusting.
Soggy chips. Fresh and tears are here in the house.
Patty!
Patty!
Patty, mate, if you're still watching, message me after this. I've now got Fortnite. We can play together. I know you play Fortnite with your subscribers. Let's play together. Also, if people are not watching the budgeteers, you don't get as good a shout out because you didn't pay for the shout out. But watch the budgeteers if you want.
But only after Indigo Traveller because they didn't pay.
But leave a mean comment on their channel because it'll still help their algorithm if they get a comment.
Whether it's good or bad.
Oh, I miss Paddy. I'd love Paddy. If people know him.
Oh, we put the pub quiz with him, didn't we? In Chiang Mai. That was fun.
Oh, those are good
times. Okay. So if you want an example of somebody who can't cook doing a cooking video, check out Adventures and Naps.
That sounds fun.
Interesting. Those are two things that I like to do.
Okay. Is Emma mean, Alex? Off camera.
Well, I'm lovely.
Off camera, you're never really mean to me on camera. So it just looks like I'm someone that just berates you and is horrible to you. And like you're this like angelic.
Me more than I tease you, to be fair.
But you're this like angelic little darling. Whereas in real life, you're still pretty angelic, and she's still just as lovely as she is in the video. She's more lovely actually.
Oh, you would never say this to me if it wasn't for you asking. You would never say these nice things.
I would say these things when I'm tipsy, like I am now. It's just I'm more tipsy with these guys than I am in normal life. Yeah, but she's very mean actually. It just.
Very mean. You just told them that I'm more lovely off camera, and now I'm mean.
But mean is great. Like to us, like when I'm mean to you, it doesn't mean I'm really being mean.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well, you have to clarify this because people don't get the teasing so much all the time. They think we're being serious.
Okay, we're going through here.
What's your favourite cider?
Dicko says, not sure how an Indigo Traveller and Traveling's collab would work. I would love to see like a dodgy country.
Oh, watch this space, Dicko.
Well, I mean, okay, it's not gonna. We're not gonna be in a different country, but hopefully, watch this space in the near future. Yeah. And you never know, mate.
Never know what might happen.
There might be something sneaky happening.
Jessica says, I wish I could find Thatchers in the US to try. I wish you could too.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
They do export to the US because when we went there, we spoke with the people who ran the place and they do export to the US. So it is available, but maybe only in sort of major cities and stuff.
I feel not confident in my taste buds though. So when I say something's nice, it's like I don't really want you to try it. Actually, everything we do in our videos, I don't really want you to try it. Because I don't really believe you will.
Yeah, they'll probably disagree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
We're near the end of the comments.
Oh, nice. Scott loves Nick's channel. His series in Afghanistan.
Yes.
He goes to places that I would never have gone to. It's it's a different type of travel.
It's very expensive.
Yeah, definitely respect him for that. British cider is called hard cider in the USA, or at least where I'm from. Yeah, I think also it's the same in Australia. It's not as I guess because normal cider in the US is apple juice for us.
Yeah.
So that's why it's hard cider.
We just completed the questions. I think now we're gonna have to go back. We've got to go back through trawling and trawling for something.
Sarah, she's the one who gave us the money earlier. She said she just subscribed to Indigo Traveller. Nice work, you won't regret it.
Tipsy beans in Syria. Yeah, I mean, it's.
It's clickbait. I think people might go watch that.
What curry did you guys have last night?
Okay, so I made a dal makhni.
We should have filmed this because it was really good.
Dal curry. It was quite nice. Like a dal curry, and then also a paneer spinach type curry. I also did homemade bhajis, and we had poppadoms, naan bread, and rice. That was the meal. And also, I made key lime pie for dessert.
Yeah, she's a domesticated goddess.
I have nothing else to do right now, so I'm just cooking.
Scott, so people watching as well, Scott is in the video in Edinburgh. He's the guy sat next to Emma when the gun goes off and Emma literally shits her pants. If we're thinking of doing a cooking channel, you need to start with the pizza crunch and the McRib. Scott, you're one of the 4 people responsible for us trying the pizza crunch.
Yeah. Anyone, just you can direct your hate directly to Scott's inbox. If it wasn't for his final push, we may not have tried the pizza crunch. They should be thanking you, really. Yeah.
Twigglers!
See, okay, I don't like Twiglets. Is that weird? I feel like everyone I know likes Twiglets, but I don't.
That's
tastes
really
burnt to
what's
me.
weird about her dislike of Twiglets is she is the biggest Marmite fiend.
Bloody love
When it
Marmite.
comes to toast, she's one of those like really disgusting, like thick, gloopy, like like sloppy joes, and they throw it onto the bread and they smear it all over the bread. There isn't even a tiny little bit without Marmite on it.
I just do that
Marmite,
so you don't eat my toast,
but
mate.
Twiglets that are made of Marmite.
Are they made of Marmite though? To me, they just taste burnt.
I'm
they
pretty
don't
sure they're
taste
Marmite
like Marmite.
flavour.
That's what everyone says. Like, I feel like I can't see the resemblance.
Dicko loves a Twiglet, hates Marmite. Just like
interesting. So
no.
the opposite.
Yeah, that's weird.
Nice. Okay, well I can't be that weird then, can I? Twiglets. Yeah. What is bubble and squeak? Bubble and squeak is basically like, okay, you know when you have like a roast dinner and you've got like some veg left over and potatoes, like mash and everything. It's where you kind of mush it all together and fry it in a pan. It's nice with egg on top.
Great.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Someone says, get a Rode mic. We do have a Rode mic.
Yeah.
But last time we tried to change the microphone with this situation,
it all went.
We had to make a new live stream.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to try it.
Jess!
Oh, Jess.
Oh, Jess. I want to say thanks, and I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you, Jess, and we hope you're doing well in this quarantine.
And hopefully you will be showing us and tour guiding us around Universal Studios one day.
That would be amazing.
Feeding me butterbeer on.
And you have to get one of those giant turkey legs and review it.
As Max says, don't try it. We're not going to try changing the audio again.
Don't worry.
I feel like that's not worth the risk.
It's just the shitty audio live stream, and that's that.
This is weird being able to respond in real time.
How does cider pair with Indian food? Actually, yeah, I don't know if I've ever had cider in Indian food. I avoid fizzy drinks with Indian food because it's so filling anyway.
I don't know if beer pairs with Indian food. We have it in the UK as a massive pairer, but I don't know if it goes. I love it. I love it. I really do.
Jess says butterbeer is not the best drink. I agree. I actually had butterbeer at the Harry Potter studio tour in London, and it just tastes like cream soda. I didn't like it at all. Yes, I know. Iron brew, cream soda. Didn't like it.
Someone says it like Socks Rock says along the lines with Pizza Crunch that in Vegas there's the deep fried Twinkie.
Oh my god!
He says it's probably the same as my response before.
That's like the same level though.
So the first bite is great. By the third time you throw it out.
Oh.
That Pizza Crunch is really hard to explain. I've never had something where I've liked something and disliked something in such a short space of time.
Because the aftertaste.
I can't even say, after we even finished filming, I was like, I didn't think they're going to get across how much I hated it now.
No, well,
and how much I liked it at the start.
You liked it at the beginning.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, Tricks. Unix said they made a comment and a question. If you're scrolling back, okay, we need to scroll back.
Okay, Tricks. We'll go back. I don't know how that works.
We'll try. Okay, Indigo Travel. I saw you guys with
Cow Pen. Cow
Pen in India a couple of years ago. Are you a fan of Harold and Kumar films? And how did you approach him?
This is probably our most interesting. Actually, this is definitely the most interesting story about us, I think.
It is interesting.
And we actively, we kind of put a little bit out of this story on the internet. But we didn't really do much because we didn't want to be people that are like, hey, look at this really cool story of ours. And we don't really know how to promote ourselves without looking embarrassing.
So basically, we didn't really approach him.
Should we explain who he is and what and stuff?
Yes. So, Cal Penn is an actor. He has been in a movie called Harold and Kumar, which is basically a stoner movie where he plays Kumar, which is one of the main characters.
But also, he's a very interesting guy that worked for Obama in the White House for 8 years. He worked on Obama's campaign before Obama was Obama.
And he's now a producer as well. He's
all-round top legend.
Yeah, he's great. And we didn't really approach him as such. We would say like...
this story is mental. This is worthy of a video.
Okay. So if anyone's heard of workaway.com, we were working on that website. We found a family-run business in the Himalayas in India that wanted some help with making some promo videos and some like instructional videos for their ATV company. The people that we were with were awesome. We stayed with them for like a month and they were great.
So on site there was a at the same place, same location. There was a Hollywood movie being filmed.
Yes.
It had a woman called Melissa Leo, who is in The Fighter. She won an Oscar for her
called
role.
The Ashram, by the way. You
This
can
movie,
watch it online.
shocking movie, terrible.
Really bad.
And then really interesting as well is I don't know any Indians watching this actually. This might be interesting to you. Is Guneet Monga? I'll type it in the comments.
Guneet Monga, yeah, she's a bit of a legend.
So this woman, I believe, if I remember rightly, she was in Forbes's top. She was in 10th in the top 100 most influential women in the world. Really
She's
awesome woman.
Yeah.
She
was a producer for the movie.
We met and became kind of friends, and she told us that her friend was flying in tomorrow, and she'd love to introduce him. His name is Cal.
That's all we knew.
This actor. She then, when they arrived from the airport, she drove to come and introduce us to him. And I still remember she said, "This is Alex and Ella. They have the best job in the world." That's how we were introduced to him. So we didn't have to try and justify ourselves, who we were, anything like that. And then, we became really good friends.
Really basically, he was just like a really normal guy who just wanted to go hiking at the weekends, like chill. Like when he wasn't filming, he just wanted to do normal travel stuff, which is what we were doing anyway. And he would just kind of tag along with us. So we would go hiking or, go eat some food or whatever. And then I mean, there's way more aspects to this story. I'm going to gloss over this. We filmed a TV show. We then went to America. And then the cucumber hit me in the face as I was drinking this.
It's not as interesting.
I'll be right back.
And then, so with this story, then we went to America. We then met up with him. We stayed with him in California. We met Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson's kids. It was very weird. Christina Milian, if anyone remembers her from when we were very young.
I don't know what song she used to do, but she did some puppy songs.
And then we went and met him again in Toronto when they were filming Designated Survivor, which is a Kiefer Sutherland show on Netflix. And I absolutely love that guy. And I really hope, actually, Nick, is, that we want to try and chat at some point in the next week or so. I'm hoping to do something similar with Cal as well in the future, but we're not sure.
We'll see.
But he's a legend. He's a legend of a human. That story went on.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go pee. You have to hold
no! He's leaving me alone. Okay, let's have a look. To be fair, when we stopped the live stream earlier, I had a pee break. So he hasn't had one yet. Okay, so we've also got... I'm not very good at this. Stop being so embarrassed by donations. I paid £15 to be bored to tears by the Trolls 2 film at the weekend. So £6.50 for 2 hours of Beans Banter is a bargain. Thanks, Dicko. I haven't seen the Trolls movie, so I'm not quite sure how bad that was. But butterbeer ice cream at Usual London is much better than the beer. I'm not surprised, Max, because the actual beer was dreadful, but it was super sweet. So I imagine it would make a good ice cream. Scott, a pizza crunch is definitely rank. Not gonna lie, Scott, you told us it was good, mate. You lied. Dana or Dana, ever have Italian sausage and peppers? Definitely not a hot dog. I don't know. I'll ask when Alex gets back. I'll ask when Alex gets back because he's the sausage boy, not me. Hi, Rebecca. Who have we got? Chris. Oh no, I keep skipping things. Dave. Loved it when you did the Mongol rally in that little car. Do you plan to do any more rallies? Dave, you know that wasn't us. You know that was King in it. Mate, look at this. Bit of banter in the comments there. Karen, was that when you were in NYC prior to the last time? I'm not sure what you're referring to because we're probably behind in the comments. Sorry.
Not been in the toilet ever.
Oh, we had a question. Have you ever had Italian sausage with peppers? And peppers, definitely not a hot dog.
I don't know, but Italian sausage is amazing in America.
You love Italian
amazing. I should have given that more voice, actually, because it was really good.
Yeah, it deserved it.
As much as I criticised and hated the hot dogs in America, I loved, on the opposite scale, the Italian sausages there. They are insane.
Mamma mia.
Also, someone says, tell an embarrassing story about me, as I'm not here.
Oh.
So I think that's kind of interesting. If you also, in turn, run it by me first.
I can't think of anything off the cuff.
I mean, there's got to be some. I'm a very awkward person. What have I done?
Story.
I guess.
I feel like you're always weird though. Like I never think anything you do is that embarrassing.
I have a rule.
It's always weird.
Control the story before it controls you.
I'm worried this cucumber's going to hit me in the face again.
Yeah, so if I'm awkward, it's fine.
Alex has gone. Oh yeah, that was that one. Much better with just you. Thanks, mate. MV videos.
Oh, yeah.
Scott, I had to. Oh yeah, Scott said the pizza cartridge is pretty gross, and I was like, mate, you told us. You told us to have it.
That was a legendary story, way more extreme than expected. Did you? Oh, actually, how can I? Maybe I can find this. Actually, this would be well worth putting in the comments. I've got a really cool thing that was on Reddit.
Without that up, I forget that we're on a live stream.
Okay, I'm going to put a post. I'll link a post in the comments here.
You have to give the backstory to the post as well, like why that even exists as a thing.
Oh, okay. If you see about this is before we had the YouTube. No, we did have the YouTube channel, but basically it wasn't much.
It was, yeah.
This link here is the story of that thing about how we met Cal and ended up meeting Mike Tyson. I've got a picture of me comparing my hand size on this link with Mike Tyson's 14-year-old son, and his hands are
powered him.
And his son is not what you'd imagine.
No.
His son was 14 years old. He played like piano and the flute or something like that. He reads philosophy in his spare time. He was like
he stands up when you walk into the room. He was the most polite young man I've ever come across.
We also met his other son, 21 years old, and he looked like Mike Tyson when he was 21.
Yeah, it was a spitting image.
He was a scary dumb
man. Yeah, I mean, he was nice. He was friendly.
I have him on Facebook actually. Anyone that's friends with me on Facebook, I don't know if you can look on my friends, but you can see Mike Tyson's son, and his profile picture is Muhammad Ali holding him as a baby.
Oh, crazy!
It's literally ridiculous.
We were talking to his son as well about like his childhood. He was like, "Yeah, my childhood cat was a tiger."
Yeah, and if the tiger misbehaved, it's very relevant with Tiger King. If the tiger misbehaved, then Mike Tyson would bite the tiger, and the tiger would like carry away. So even a tiger was scared of his dad.
Yeah. Scary man.
Hey Alex, you're really big time. That is one of my students, and I taught her the expression "big time," and she is literally nailed it. That makes me so happy. Oh, that is so cool. Hey,
Treasure Hunt Foodies. I'm not sure why you didn't like root beer because it's gross.
No. Let's be honest. Because people have different taste buds, and you're allowed to like and dislike anything you want. No, it was disgusting. But because of the medicine.
Yeah. So we heard like in the comments basically like one of the ingredients used in root beer is similar to something that they put in medicine quite commonly in the UK. So we associate it with a medicinal taste. Okay. Have you ever been to southern Spain? I actually have a lot of family in Spain, but I guess southeast Spain, like near Alicante. My grandparents live there, and my mother and her husband live there.
Her husband. Divorced. Yes. People know this. It's in the videos. For those wishing to find cider.
Thatcher's. Oh, Chris, he's given some info for the cider drinkers in the States. So you can be buying it through the firm called Innis and Gunn, which is the sole distributor. There you go. Go get yourself some Thatcher's.
This story's incredible. I like hearing these things because it's like that story is amazing. And I love that story. I don't know what to do with it.
No.
And I know we never really.
I feel like that's just a little snippet of the story as well.
Yeah, I mean the story is way bigger than that. That story we just told. Within that, we filmed a TV show.
Yeah.
And we moved to America and we edited the TV show, and then it turned into a spiral of depression and stuff.
Shit show.
And we always want to do something with it. We just don't know what to do with that video.
Yeah.
It's just a crazy story.
Yeah, I think like looking back as well, I don't think I would like the video. At the time, I was proper depressed at the time as well, so I don't think I had that
we
same.
Filmed a TV show while you were 100% depressed.
Yeah, well,
we had like a camera crew and stuff. We didn't
realise at the time that I was depressed. Like it hadn't dawned on us that was the issue at that point.
This is something interesting as well. So Cal, the guy we're talking about, or Kumar from Howden Kumar, one of the reasons why we have this channel where it is now is because of him. Because we spoke with him and said we want to quit this TV show because it's causing mental health problems, so we want to go and focus on our own mental health and stuff. and he told us that we could make it on YouTube, and that's like an avenue that we could have gone down, and that's something that ever since that moment we've kind of
taking it more seriously rather than trying to do a TV show that we don't even want to do. It's one of those things that somebody offers you to do something like that. You feel that you should say yes because it sounds like something that people say yes to, but actually it just was not for us at all. Envy videos. He was only joking. He's happy you're back. What about South Africa, Joburg, and Cape Town? I would love to go to South Africa.
I know it's super hard.
Yeah,
it's super
yeah.
I mean, I've been and it was amazing. It's really, really amazing.
Yeah.
It's those animals.
The animals so bad. Angus, I absolutely loved your travel vlogs, Alex and Emma. I binge watched 12 hours one day. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's not
12 hours of us. That's not healthy.
We need to set up some kind of.
We can't even handle 12 hours of each other.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. And also like 12 hours of camera us. Because like real us is not as annoying.
Yeah.
We're not as like, we're just not
always doing our thing most of the day. We're working or whatever. But yeah.
We're not on all the time.
No, that's true. Wow. But thank you, Angus. I'm glad you like the videos. I'm the only one working in my office.
Listen to the next comment.
I can take dumps and not flush the toilet. No one would see it.
Are you comfortable taking dumps in front of each other? Have you reached that level of your relationship? We kind of mentioned this earlier.
No.
I mean, I never want to do it in front.
Yeah,
of
like
each
not
other.
in the same room.
That sounds like a power move.
No, I mean we've traveled in places that have very thin walls.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not been the most private.
Yeah.
But we would not take dumps whilst in the same room as each other. That is a line that I'm not willing to cross.
Have any of you shat your pants or been close while on
What is with the poo-related questions?
Tim, I'm more than happy to answer this. I have IBS.
You've been close
if I haven't, and that's a big if.
Yeah.
If I haven't, then I mean, like insanely close.
Oh, there was a time when we did a trek, and
what do I tell you every time I poo in my pants? Do I? I'm speaking to Tim here. I'm not talking to you in our memories together. I'm trying to be honest to Tim, and if anyone else is listening, then they're going to hear. I mean, there's definitely times when you think.
Scared to throw out undies once. I feel like this live stream is going downhill right now.
Yeah, no, I feel like we're definitely on the home stretch because we've done this for over 2 hours.
What do Brits think of actor Henry Cavill? I have no idea who that is.
He's the Superman guy. He doesn't look real, like a real human.
Yeah, he looks a bit like he was created.
Nice bod.
Yeah,
but
cracking bod.
Average actor. Doesn't feel real.
2021 question mark. Oh, for next year. Yeah. What for going to Africa? Yeah. Possibly. But I mean, there's a lot of places that have been pushed back now, so we'll see. And also Africa, I'd like to do it properly and go on some good safaris and things. So money could be an issue. That's the other one.
Dicko spoke with Henry Cavill once. Is he English? I don't really care.
He looks like he would be a nice person, like wholesome. Socks, rocks, lots of poo emojis. Nice. You ever done something each other? I'm not quite sure what that means.
I like it. The boxes. I think you should divert to other topics, Karen. I understand completely.
Karen, I'm with you. I'm with you here. Do you give English course, Alistair? Personally, no. We work on an online English platform, so we speak to people and help with conversational English when we can speak English.
Basically, you speak like this.
Yeah.
But when we say like an idiom, we'll just say like,
this is an idiom.
This is what we say.
And we like correct people and stuff. It's fun. I like it actually.
I feel like we should move away from the
Yes.
How long do you want to speak for now?
Yeah, we should probably end it soon.
Yeah, I think we probably should go.
It's like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
We started at 5:30. No.
No, we tried to start at 5:30.
It's been 2 hours and a bit because it was an hour and 8 when we stopped, and now it's 58.
It's over 2 hours. So
oh my goodness.
I think that's probably.
Yeah, we should start. And I've had too much gin.
We'll answer the last couple of questions. So chuck them in.
Are you gardening, Karen? No. But we have some plants being delivered this week, and I'm so excited about it.
Next time we do this, there's going to be
so many plants here. We went a bit crazy with the plants.
I think we spent
I will put some stories
£300
up.
on plants in the last week.
I can't believe you just told them that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent too much money on plants. It's for our mental well-being, you know, greenery and the oxygenated air. It should help. Let's have a look.
So we've been to Brazil. I went to Brazil for the World Cup in 2014. It was unbelievable.
You almost didn't go, so it was like a last-minute thing. You just said to your boss, you're like, "Can I have a week off?"
Brazil was one of the best. For me, Brazil is in the top 3 countries I've ever been to. But because we haven't been together and we have the same brain, I have to drop that out of there, and we have to agree on what is our favourite experiences.
Can't leave it out.
But otherwise, Brazil is unbelievable. Oh,
yeah, I'm a little bit jazzed. I was also slightly worried when you were there because we were hearing from a lot of our students, you know, don't go. Like a lot of our Brazilian students were saying, "Don't go to Rio," and you were in Rio, so I was every day like, "Are you still alive? Are you okay? Please let me know."
Someone says we're so entertaining and we gauge each other so well. We're the best travel couple. How do you respond to those claims?
Lies, Angus. It's lies.
We would never think that we're good. That's one thing that will happen. But I do look forward to one day looking back and watching this stuff.
Yeah, it will be nice.
It will be funny.
We can embarrass our kids so much with this kind of content as well. It'll be great.
But then I don't know if we have kids, would we put them on camera? That's an interesting topic.
Oh, I don't know. It is a bit of a sort of ethical dilemma, isn't it? Because you wouldn't want to stop doing the videos altogether. I guess maybe if the kids aren't a focal point, but still, like, they don't get the choice whether or not they want to be on camera.
Yeah.
But then some kids like that kind of stuff as well. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. See what they would think if they would want to be on camera.
says, what? And you didn't vlog it? I'm guessing that's to Brazil. And that was 2014. I don't think we filmed a video until 15 or 16. I don't know.
It was before our big trip because it was only a few months before we went away on a big trip, wasn't it?
That's a year. But I would love to film. I do wish I'd have filmed that. But there's no way I would have individually on my own filmed and thought that was worthy of putting on the internet. Someone says, "Fuck you." That's great. I love that. I just love that there might be people out there, because to be able to watch this video, you probably subscribe. So anyone that has a problem with us
as well, so it's good for us online. In the algorithm.
Could you imagine embarrassing yourself online against 79 whole people? 79 people right now are thinking, "What a loser! You've come on." What do you know? Okay.
Trying to understand the travel home thing. Kids, you need to marry first. Travel home. I'm not sure what you mean by travel.
Before we have kids, you need to marry first. I mean, I'd say I don't necessarily agree or disagree with that.
Yeah.
I just think you've got to be.
I mean, we're basically married anyway. Happy. 8 years.
And a nice, loving place for the kids to grow up.
Well, yes, exactly.
How's lockdown going?
How's lockdown going in England? Well, I mean, we can only speak for ourselves. We're living in the countryside with family, so really, it's not that bad for us.
I mean, lockdown's pretty great. Great is a strong word, but it's pretty great.
It could be worse.
In that we both have jobs on the internet, separate to YouTube, and we're a family, and we're safe.
I think it depends what you make of lockdown as well, because I met with a lot of students recently who are like, I'm so bored and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I grew up in a household where if I complained that I was bored, my dad would just be like, "Well, you're choosing to be bored. You can go and do something."
I think it's hard when there's people losing their jobs and stuff.
Oh, that for sure.
To have an opinion so much, other than
but if you're in the situation where financially you're all right and job wise you're all right, it's kind of nice to have a bit of time extra to do stuff.
Can I interrupt you because I've just seen someone saying in capitals, so they're screaming at me, "Bro, you got a nice beard!" I love compliments. I'm just one of those weird people out there that love compliments.
One of the few. Yes, we are going to end this very soon. It's 8 o'clock, so very soon. Do you think we can travel again in September? Already quit my job back in January to travel for a long time. Greetings from the Netherlands. That's a really good question. I have no idea. We don't know any more than you guys do, really. I would guess it's still going to be fairly limited because until there's a vaccine, they can't eradicate the virus. So I guess maybe we'll be able to travel within our own countries, but I don't know about traveling abroad.
Yeah, I don't know. I read a lot about the virus have done for a few months, and I feel like that really, like what we're doing now, the whole world is doing, is that we're protecting our healthcare systems, and like that, I don't think there's anything we can do not to keep coming and going and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, unless we have this crazy, like, because I have a lot of students in China, actually. This is quite interesting, I think, about what they're doing, because they're really, all my students think there's not going to be a second wave. And I keep asking them, I think that's a bit of a worry. And they have insane contact tracing. Surprisingly, they have insane contact tracing, and also like testing. So you scan an app when you go through like a train station, for example, and they take your temperature in a machine or by person. And then when you leave the train station later on, they do the same thing. So constantly your app is being updated with your temperature. I don't know if that's a world we'll see.
Yeah.
But that world allows you to travel.
But the thing is, like, if people don't necessarily get symptoms, what if they don't have a fever and they still are positive for the virus? Like, they'd still be spreading it, wouldn't they? I don't know. It's a worry. I don't know enough about viruses or enough about travel to really comment. Bye, Chris. Thank you for coming.
Scroll down to the end.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Scott from Connecticut. I got some bad news for you, mate. We're leaving soon.
Yeah, but thanks for coming along anyway. I'm growing pea shoots from soaked dried peas. That's cool. I wonder if that will work with frozen peas. Probably not. Let's see.
I'm never bored, especially in the YouTube days.
Yeah, that's true. This is probably the best timeline to be stuck in a quarantine.
Yeah, we
have access to so much.
Have enough stuff.
VR, Nintendo Switch, internet,
PlayStation, like
yeah,
walks. I mean, it's all right.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Bro, that beard needs a tidy. We have conflicting opinions about the beard.
Yeah, just recently, someone said nice things about the beard. I know you're saying that in response to the beard thing, but I don't care about myself enough.
Yeah, he doesn't ever get ready. He just jumps in the shower and that's it.
People always like to tell me that I need to dress better, do something with my hair.
It's the same to me.
I just don't care.
And to those of you who don't like my yellow baggy trousers, piss off. I like them. They're comfy.
Someone says trying to understand when you're not traveling with your home base.
Somerset.
Well, basically, so usually we go and stay with our parents. Sometimes we think about, we've looked into getting apartments. It's just
we're never here for that long. This is probably the longest we've been back for a while because of the lockdown.
We could afford to say get an apartment in the UK, but then it makes it very difficult to travel. And then we're in theory going to be away from the apartment that we're paying
most of
for
the time.
a lot of the time. It's a real catch-22 because we don't want to necessarily do this where we stay with the family. I don't care during lockdown. It's great.
Bob Gunther's here. Hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob. Also, bad news that we're going soon.
Yeah, we are going soon. You can go back and watch it, I'm sure. Let's see. If you're young and healthy, you'll be fine. Or not necessarily.
Yeah, but we'll be fine. But that's not necessarily.
And also,
what this is about.
We have people that aren't so young and healthy around us. Dave H winding us up. Animals and me. You guys look silly.
Hello, I'm Soybean from Canada.
Hi, Soybean.
Okay, I do feel like
we should. Okay. I'm feeling quite tipsy now. Okay. Notice me. Look at this. Notice me. I'm from the Philippines. We've noticed you. Hi, Jada.
Notice me, senpai. That is a reference to a really great video on the internet. I'm not sure I'm going to freak you out that I know that reference. That is that weird guy that's he's in a queue and the news interview him, and then like he basically plays his character in the news and he gets the news people to interview him. And then it's like he goes to a devil worshipping thing.
Oh, I think I know you mean the guy who's in the gaming queue.
But it's really interesting. Yeah. Okay. Last one. Okay.
Yes.
Last one.
Last one. Yes.
Okay. So even though you guys are from different parts of the country, we're from different parts of the country.
Yeah.
Do you guys have different ways of saying the same thing or different pronunciations?
Yes.
So I'd say Bath.
Yeah, I'd say Bath. Because that's how you should say it.
The girl that grew up in America.
I think that people from Bath say Bath, don't they? They don't say Bath.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. But we do pronounce little things differently.
But not
a lot.
Enough, actually.
You actually haven't got a strong Somerset accent. A lot of people from this area have quite a strong accent, which Alex doesn't have.
I guess I feel like we should probably end it.
Yeah, we're gonna end it now, guys.
Because we're not getting anything out of this. You're not getting anything out of this.
I'm feeling hungry. I haven't eaten anything. I've had 2 gins. I'm well past drunk. I need to eat something.
Okay, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. This has been lovely.
This is a lot of fun. I would like to do this more.
Yes.
Like we were saying earlier to other people they might have been watching or not, that YouTube is weird with its algorithm and stuff with live streams. So this is something that we more than would be happy to do pretty regularly. But I don't think it's good for your channel if we do this. Yeah. So I think maybe we need to look into this and work out a way to do this as well.
Yeah. And also next time we'll do it on our other laptop so the sound is better. So sorry about the crappy audio.
Yeah. And for the people that gave money, thank you so much. Like so much.
Mind's blown. Like I'm not quite sure I've registered it yet, but thank you. I don't understand what happened, but thank you.
And look at you all saying nice things in the comments.
Good night. I hope you all have a lovely evening or day or morning, wherever you are in the world.
2 hours and 20 minutes of beans if you watch it from start to finish. That's too much.
Too much. But yeah, stay safe, everyone. Stay happy.
And it's your turn to do it because I don't want to do it today.
Okay, beans, oot. How do I end it?
Awkward.